As polar ice is melting away, so is the stability of the planet.
Global sea level reached a record high, the highest greenhouse gases ever released. Arctic sea ice levels reached a record low, the hottest year ever.
Here we are in the Southern Ocean, West Antarctic Peninsula, on the Elysium expedition. This region of the ocean is particularly sensitive to climate change. The salps tend to be moving in, and the krill populations are on the decline. This is a route that Shackleton took, so we're going to follow in his footsteps, but we're going to be sampling the plankton along the way.
Michael has reached across borders and countries and all over the world, and the fact that we have everybody from 14 different countries on this boat right now, and we're going to the one place on Earth that's owned by no one.
Different philosophy, wanted different photographers, painters, sculptors, and filmmakers. We wanted a lot of different perspective on various issues.
We want to work with them, and this becomes a really good momentum. And then to wrap that around the Shackleton journey, epic journey, it's incredible.
It's a way to share knowledge, information, friendship.
It really is. It's a new vision.
Global warming is not something that is in the future anymore. We are now in the middle of it.
More polar bears stranded on land.
The change here in the Arctic is probably the most visible and the most obvious to people in terms of what's happening with climate change.
The animals are suffering and struggling.
Pictures have power, the power to convince the unconvinced.
Everybody is basically governed by the oceans. Even our internal physiology is a saline situation that is inherited from the sea. We are of the sea. We know there are delicate areas that are beginning to degrade. We only have so much time. And now is the time, because you don't know how much longer you have. No, what I do in my life, how can I impact anything?
Living in Singapore and coming from Singapore and having done a lot of work in the circles of advocacy for environmental protection, our main challenge was really drawing the link between day-to-day life in an urban environment where really everything you do has an impact on climate change, and where these effects are being seen greatest are in the polar regions. And indeed, over the last 20 years, it is not debatable that the greatest change in the natural biome, in the natural habitats, has been in these regions.